I love what I'm hearing in the creative processes right now during this time. I think this is what the music and the culture was meant to do, is just to bring light, bring information, bring understanding, bring conversation. Become a bridge of understanding is what this culture was meant to do. And you starting to see artists like Lil Baby and other artists that are just starting to make music that's reflecting of the times, that's becoming really even more powerful. People are empowering themselves to tell their stories. Our next guest got a crazy story to tell. I mean, through trial and tribulation, through incarceration, through loss, through death. This man is still standing strong. I met him, I don't even know how long ago, at a MC battle in L.A. once. I met him a couple times. We crossed paths. But he got his new mixtape out. This is a BET Award nominated, MTV Award nominated artist. He got his new mixtape out called The Smartest. And I got a chance to just sit with it, Bizzle. And there's some really powerful things this man is saying throughout his whole mixtape. He's been telling you his story since day one. And I really connected with a couple of songs, so I wanted to have him on the show because we haven't had a chance to do this. And he's from the same place that Eminem and Royce the 5'9" and all of these guys that are affiliated with Shade 45 is from, Lil Big Sean. I want to welcome him to the show, the one and only T Grizzley. Give it up for T Grizzley. T Grizzley!
What up?
What's the deal, man? What's up, my guy? How y'all doing?
What's poppin' with you, T?
Not much, man. Cooler, man. Proud to be on the show.
Oh, man, we've been having to do this for a long time, man. I'm glad we finally made it happen, bro.
For real,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, man, I've been watching your,
I think you can't be in person, man.
Yeah, man, that's, I mean, maybe I got to fly out there and play some video games with you, man, because I see that's what you're doing during your quarantine, man. You're going heavy, bro. What's your game?
Yeah, my you said what's my game?
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Of course. That's the go-to for so many guys.
Yeah, that's definitely the go-to. It's fun. It's fun.
What's the most, because when I watch your vlog, your quarantine vlog, I see a lot of stacks on the table. You got to see the stacks, Heather. The stacks come up to my kneecaps. That's how big the stacks are. Oh, man, it's crazy. Hey, man, before I even ask you this question, man, hey, do you ever just get tired of money? Is the thrill gone? Because when you just sit with it in front of you, stack after stack, does it lose its allure to you?
I ain't gonna lie. So with me, right, I made promises to myself when I was real messed up without it. I'm like, if I ever get it, I'm gonna make sure I always remind myself to keep it on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I keep it on me if I ever get it. So I ain't one of the people who was just in love with it. I'm just more just happy that I finally got something and something to give back to my family, bro, because we really grew without nothing. You know what I'm saying? I went 21 years of my life without having nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I still get a feeling. It ain't lost its allure for me.
Oh, yeah. So you like having to sit at the table. Hey, it ain't lost its allure for me either. I was just curious. I don't sit.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it for a different reason though, bro. Because it really made me feel some type of way, bro. Because like I said, I went all my life. I didn't. It was to a point where I didn't ever think I would get something like that. So I'll be having to just remind myself sometimes.
Yeah, you come a long way since First Day Out. And it hasn't been that long. And like, if you put it in context of when that song first came out, and that was the one that really kind of, in my opinion, made you a national name. And so I'm sure your understanding of money has changed too. It's one thing to show it, but it's another thing to grow it. What kind of things have you learned about money? Like, what investments have worked for you?
Man, so definitely some of the real estate investments has paid off crazy. One thing that paid off is something I learned just watching money videos and reading money books is when you get the money, take 50% of that and automatically count that for taxes. You know what I'm saying? Then whatever you got left, take another half of that and just invest it somewhere, whether it's real estate, whether it's a savings account. You know what I'm saying? That you just put, if you ain't got nothing to do with it, just put it up. But that quarter, you can do what you want with it. And since I've been living like that, I just been cool.
Been cool. Man, this T Grizzly right here. He said he been cool.
That's dope. You know what I'm wondering too, T Grizzly, like on the subject, Sway, that you brought up that's so important is I know a lot of times when you are in a position of wealth and like you just kicked it off by saying you really wanted to be able to help your family, is it difficult for you to figure out which family members would work for jobs within your organization, within the T Grizzly brand? You know what I mean? Because it's easy the easiest thing to do is give someone money, but the gift that really lasts is when you show them how to continue doing it. And sometimes a rapper will do that by hiring their family.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. So the thing is, I ain't really got too many people who I rock with like that, right? So when I was incarcerated for all those years, it was only a few people I talked to, and those the few people who I still talk to. Like anybody else, we ain't talked in years. We really ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Even when I came home and reached out to some people, it still wasn't nothing to talk about. Until I took off, then people was trying to reach out. So I just kept my circle short, even when it came to family. And the people who I was messing with, they already had something going on. So what I did was nothing but a boost to what they already had going on. Just turned them up even more what they was doing. You
just watered their potential, basically. Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
T Grizzly is here. You've it's interesting because your success, you became a big deal. You know what I mean? Like your name is it rings bells now. I just look, I've been in the game so long, T Grizzly, man. If I put the years to count, man, we would need your hands, my hands, have the B hands, everybody's hands.
Now you want to talk your shit.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. But I'm always interested. I know it's more to this fame thing than meets the eyes, because a lot of times while you're famous up front and people see your fame, they don't know what's going on in the back. They don't know how you're coping with trauma from past years, or trauma that's happening now. Life is a tricky game. You could be at the top of the game, and then, some tragedy could happen, like when your auntie got killed, during this whole run. And a lot of times we all grew up with that, and I'm not trying to dismiss it. We all grew up with that kind of trauma. One of the things you did that I really appreciated, I was surprised. Not that I wouldn't think you would do it, but it was great to see you sit down with a therapist in front of a camera and just kind of talk about your life. I think you did it with Noisy. Had you ever done therapy prior to that?
Never.
Really? Could you speak to that? Like, because it's a lot of folks who could probably identify with your story that grew up in challenging environments, but we don't think therapy as an option. How was that experience? How was that experience for you?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was a great experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Because the type of background I come from and the people who I've been around is not often, if ever, we sit down and really just vent or talk about our emotions. You know what I'm saying? And really let our true feelings come out. You know what I'm saying? Because usually, you gotta keep a stone face. But when I was able to just really let some emotions out and really talk, and you know what I'm saying, really, really like meditate on some stuff, it just felt good to do it because I hadn't done it in so long.
How did it change? Did it help adjust your or how did it change you? If it's change is the right word, or how did it adjust you moving forward?
I wouldn't say it necessarily changed moving forward, because when I got back around people, it probably made me put the stone face back on. But for that particular moment, it just felt good. It just felt like a wall was coming down or a weight was lifted off my shoulders. It just felt good in that moment.
Are you gonna do it again? And make a habit out of it?
I definitely need to.
Okay. T Grizzly here had to be. You got to see this guy, man. He's a big guy too, man. What's your eating regimen like, dude?
Man, I think. Let me see. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm gonna just read the menu from today.
Okay.
Oh, you got your menu lined up for the day already?
Yeah. So we having breakfast potatoes, turkey sausage grits, and eggs for breakfast. For lunch, we got chicken, yellow rice, and gotta have my greens in there, so some sauteed vegetables. And dinner, jambalaya, white beans, salad, and sweet corn. And then dessert, we got strawberry banana pudding.
Strawberry, do you hear that? You approve that menu, HB? You know HB is a certified.
I love that menu. I'm just so impressed that the menu is already up and done before noon. Like, who put this menu together for you?
Yeah, I gotta have a menu the day before.
That's what I'm. Hey, Sway, you know, I always pick up on the little things. I'm like, shit, it's before noon and he got this thing laid out.
Right. I'm like, T Grizzly, does that mean that you are organized? You know, sometimes they say how you do one thing is how you do everything. So
yeah.
Does the rest of your life kind of reflect this menu situation you putting us on?
Absolutely. But like, you gotta have things. For me, I have to have things like I have to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I have to know what's going on. That way, I'm not surprised by nothing. If I am surprised, I ain't tripping because it ain't a big fix. But if everything is just the element of surprise, then it's gonna give me anxiety.
Wow, T Grizzly, man, you approve that menu, Heather? You approve of it?
Man, I love that menu because you mentioned, you got to remember, Sway, I talk about the D often. That's why I was always laughing with you, like, Sway, it ain't what up, though. My great-grandmother, a lot of my family, my uncles, everybody grew up on Robeson and Grand River, you know, and so I spent summers out there growing collard greens in my great-grandmother's backyard and eating like that and doing all that kind of stuff. I mean, they had it all, pig feed, everything out there.
Everything.
So, yeah, everything. So I always had a special place in my heart for the D, and I love that. You know, the therapy thing I wanted to compliment you on as well. And I understand how you can have therapy sessions and then have to still go on. I've been calling it the mask. Like, we've been wearing masks way before the pandemic and put that stone face back on. You know, because you just around certain people and around certain things. But I just want to encourage you too. You know, you said you need to. I just want to encourage you, brother, to keep doing it. You know, it helps, and it'll help other people around you as well. And you'll find yourself probably giving up less control too when you realize, you know, hey, we ain't, no matter what, we ain't gonna know everything. We ain't gonna be prepared for everything. But it'll help you deal with that. But that's a good thing that you're doing, and encourage other people around you to do it as well.
For sure, I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that.
No doubt.
You know, in society, for young men, especially like in the inner city, it's like you taught like you got to be hard. You can't cry. You can't have emotions. You know what I'm saying? You got to just tough it out any situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And as you keep hearing this all your life, you grow to get accustomed to that. Like, I don't want to look a certain way, so I'm just not going to show no emotion. But when I was in the therapy thing, it just went against all of that. And honestly, it felt good to, you know what I'm saying, let some of that stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at that, man. T Grizzly representing that D. I see you got Big Sean on the Trenches joint, and I love when the generations bridge and come together. You know what I mean? Especially from the same city. That's necessary. I know at one point it was all of this energy in the air about you and Eminem, and it just seemed like it was just it seemed like it was a bridge that needed to happen. You know, I don't know what the story was behind it. I just remember seeing it out there. Have you and Eminem, what was that about, and have you and him ever had a chance to chop it up?
So I'm gonna start with the Big Sean thing because I just wanted it to be known, like, that wasn't no just like feature that I got from somebody. Like, Big Sean, that's really my guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of love and respect for Sean.
Y'all hung out? Y'all came up together, or was he there on your rise, Big Sean?
No, but when I got there, he embraced me like how somebody would want somebody to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He really be giving me game and really be like pull up to the crib and pulling up to my studio sessions. You know what I'm saying? So it's just dope to have that, especially from somebody from your city. It's just dope to have that.
Okay, cool.
I feel like every artist needs that in their corner, somebody who been there and been through it, you know what I'm saying, can help you dodge some obstacles.
Are you finding now that you're probably a mentor for others who are on the come up behind you, so to say? What are some of the common questions that you're seeing from a younger generation that's looking to you for advice?
They be like, man, listen to this. What you think about this? Or what I got to do? You know what I'm saying? And every time they ask me what I think about it, I'm like, listen, it don't even matter what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get successful because of what another rapper thought. I got successful because of what the people thought. You need to let the people hear that. You know what I'm saying? If they love it, then they going to let you know and keep dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Word
and
up.
as far as, like, what to do, it's like going to the gym. It's like a workout. You got to stay consistent, and you're going to see results. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's just what it is. But I'm still on the court, though, so I can't really be doing too much coaching because I'm still on the court myself.
Still on the court? Okay. You still playing ball when you say you're on the court?
No,
you mean metaphorically?
No,
Okay. That was
he's
the
a
bar.
rapper, Sway.
I got it. I'm keeping up. All right, and so so that kind of interaction. So let's go back to Sean. So that kind of interaction you was hoping that you could get from Eminem, or what would can you explain that?
I was hoping I'd get that from anybody that was like a big homie or a vet or been in the game longer than I have, for real, bro. Because that's like an artist's dream. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's successful, who's been here. You will hope they take you under their wing and you know what I'm saying, show you the ropes and let you find some loopholes that you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like it helps a lot. It just helps a lot, for real. Now with the Eminem thing, right? I had said something in a song about Eminem. You know, it wasn't the most respectful thing, but I never thought Em was gonna hear it. Like, I ain't never had no problem with Eminem, and I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? But Royce had said something one day, and I'm like, damn, Em heard that, and Royce was like, he felt the way about it. And then me and Royce talked. I'm like, yeah, I ain't mean nothing by that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with Em. I never met him. It's all love and respect. He kicked the door down for the city. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let him know I rock with him.
Okay,
then,
man.
It wasn't nothing from there.
Yo, I only brought that up, man, because when I'm listening to this album and I'm listening to all of this truth I'm hearing in all of these songs, I Apologize is one of the songs that I really liked as well, because in it you almost apologizing to your fans in many ways, in different ways. You're saying you apologize, but for the kind of approach you took towards some of the music, you felt like you was shooting for industry records, and you said you thought you was lit, but them records didn't do shit. You know, talk about that pressure that you were under once you signed with a label and everything. Were you under pressure to make certain kind of songs, and then how did your audience react to it?
Most definitely, because like, instead of doing you know what I'm saying, you got people holding these graphs and charts in your face, like, okay, this what this did and this what this did. You got to beat this, like, you got to do this again. And that automatically interferes with the creativity, because now you're not even trying to be creative in your own way or trying to do something, like just doing you trying to beat something, like, and that ain't. I don't feel like you could force, rush, or manipulate creativity. It just got to flow.
You got to flow.
Yeah.
When I made that song, I wasn't trying to beat a certain song that I made before. You know what I'm saying?
I Apologize. And you got with Hit Boy to make this song. Hit Boy from the D. Wait. Where's Hit Boy from originally? No, he's from the IE. He the IE, the Inland Empire.
But you know, Cali and Midwest really the West Coast and Midwest got like a lot of similarities.
I always say that, like, even Chicago, Detroit, Kansas City, all of these places. When I'm from Oakland, so whenever you even shout out Oakland in one of them songs. I can't think of what song it was. You shout out Oakland.
A lot of people thought I was from Oakland when I came up.
Really? Wow, you got a Bay Area vibe about you, bro. You do. You got a Bay Area drip about you, if I will.
Yeah.
Which is a compliment
I rock
coming
with
from Sway.
I rock with the Bay Area heavy. A lot of love for the Bay Area.
You got you got a lot of powerful songs, and I want to tell the citizens tuned in right now. Pick up this project. You know, The Smartest. You know, it's so honest. Like, you are extremely honest. The Rap-A-Lot joint. I really like the wordplay that you put all the different artists and the different labels inside of that song. I love what you did with COVID and Lil Baby, featuring Lil Baby. Are you and Lil Baby like you, Big Sean, or do you dudes hang, or y'all came together for this project?
We came together for this project.
Okay.
Came together for this project.
Okay. To me, the song that really is a defining song, and it's interesting because I think it's accomplished with without any effort. I think it's accomplished maybe what a record company would want you to do in terms of making songs for a particular reason without doing it. You did it naturally, and that's the Mr. Officer song with Queen Naija, who's been on our show. We love her in the Detroit Youth Choir. That is an extremely powerful song. At what point? What moved? When did you write that song? What was it that informed this song for you?
So I really was gonna drop that song last year. Like I had that song for so long because at the end of the day, this ain't nothing new what we experiencing. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely wanted to put my voice on it because I've been experiencing that all my life too. Not even just with police officers on the streets, with correctional officers in the jails, with, you know what I'm saying, the security that be in a courtroom. You know what I'm saying? All type of law enforcement. Just been going through it, and I've been wanting to make that song. So I just couldn't find the right voice to put that soul on it until Queen Naija got on it.
Yo, she delivered that. When you say the security, see, I don't even think about that. The only time I've been in courtrooms is I've been in courtrooms to speak up as a character witness for a lot of my friends, so I didn't have to deal with the security or even behind bars. Only time I go to prison is for a program called The Last Mile, where we go and we teaching people behind bars if they want to learn how to code, or when I visited people. We talk about reform. How do you see, what does reform look like to you in those circumstances? What would reform look like in the courtroom? What could be done better even behind bars, since you've experienced all that?
So I feel like they have to stop feeling like that they have to add to the punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop talking to people any kind of way. Stop treating people any kind of way. Our punishment is us being taken away from our family. You ain't got to add to that by dogging us when we in there. Or let's might hug their mama in the courtroom. They just got 40 years. I done seen a dude get 40 years. He like, man, can I hug my mama? He like, nah, come on. And I'm, damn, that's just crazy. Because if that was him in the situation, he would have wished that somebody let him hug his mama for the last time.
All he wanted to do was hug his mother. What kind of experiences have you had? Have you had experiences where you felt like you was mistreated?
Yeah, man, they talk to you any kind of way. They play with you, joke with you. You know what I'm saying? Just, man, it's just terrible. It's terrible.
Give me an example of something that's happened with you.
Right.
All right, so I had got locked up recently. Probably like 9 months ago on some little parole violation stuff or whatever. And when I got in there or whatever, they was like, "Oh, we ain't got no steak in here." What they say? They're like, "We ain't got no steak or nothing in here for you. What you want? You want us to go to a restaurant and get you something?" Right. So they supposed to bring you this outside food when you in the when you've been in there for so long, but you ain't been processed through. They ain't gonna bring you nothing. They gonna leave you in there all day. I literally was like on the floor, like on the hard floor for like 2 days straight.
Wow.
They ain't even bring me no water in that motherfucker.
Damn. So it's like
No
like
water.
They feel like they gotta add to the punishment.
This is I think a lot of people don't understand what this plight is about because they never had to experience it. That's why I'm trying to get, these kind of examples for people tuned in why we say the reform is needed. You know, I'm going to go to the phone lines. T Grizzley is here, 888-742-3345. We got Big Gov from the D on the line. What up, Big Gov? How you doing?
Yo.
I'm good.
What up, though? What up, though?
That's better, Sway. That's so good.
I did all right, right?
First of all, man, Sway, Heather B, Tracy G, I just want to thank y'all for, you know, everything that y'all done for me so far for my career. You know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate y'all for the platform, man. Keep that going. I'm always on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm always listening. I'm always being aware. Bedroom bars, the whole nine. Heather B, cooking, all that. I'm always aware.
Oh, my man. Big Gov.
My man, T Grizzley, man, I don't think he realized or understands he played a big key role in why Detroit is getting the love it's getting in all these different cities. You know what I'm saying? Just basically doing what he's done, you know, dropping his music, him hell of a hooking up. Like, I mean, it's just a proud thing. It's a proud thing, man, to see this dude come from where he come from, his story, and get to where he is now, man. And I just want the brother to keep pushing and do it in a way to where he uses his voice and his platform, man, to help bring some of these changes that's necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me, bro. Good looking.
Nah, for real, bro. Like, I hear you, but I want you to really hear me clearly, bro. You changed the dynamics of what Detroit hip-hop is to the world, bro. You played a big key role in that, man, and I want you to walk around with your chest out with that. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't many that I rock with or give praise to like that, man, but the facts is the facts, bro. The numbers don't lie. Men and women do. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. That's love, my dog. No, I definitely hear you, man, for sure.
Get that smartest.
That's real, man.
Get it, Big Gov. Support his music, Gov. You know you a citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
Man,
all right. Oh, shit, Big Gov. We had to go. Big Gov. What up, though? We got Siobhan. Siobhan on the line from Florida. Is it Siobhan? Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, you're saying it correctly. Good morning.
Good morning. Say hello to T Grizzley.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Word.
Listen, I'm calling from the inside. All right. Well, I'm not inside right now, but I'm giving an inside perspective. I was a former sergeant with the Department of Justice. I've seen so much, and it's so racist down here. I've seen so many African Americans, Hispanic Americans being treated unfairly. I've been a whistleblower on so many different occasions because I'm not going to sit up in there and allow something bad to happen. That could be my family members. Mm-hmm. And like T. Grizzley said, it's not our job to add on to their punishment. Our job is to redirect them. When I was in there, I tried to plant seeds, positive seeds. Maybe some of them would pick them up. Maybe some of them wouldn't. But I felt like that was my duty while I was in there, to plant seeds and to encourage them, not to dog them or to call them niggas, monkeys, gorillas, wetbacks, whatever the kind of stuff has been called. So much stuff happens to them guys when they go back there in confinement, and they beat them, and they drag them. They, take away their privileges. They don't feed them. They don't clothe them right. They don't give them showers. There's so much stuff that happens to these guys. And a lot of people are scared to come forth and say something.
So what T. Grizzley, what he's saying is accurate. Yeah, because see, he'll say this and people think, he exaggerating. He an artist, But
no, he is not exaggerating.
Wow, that's crazy.
Definitely not exaggerating. Siobhan, I definitely appreciate you shedding some light on that. For sure.
Thank you.
Hey, Siobhan,
and I appreciate you planting seeds in there too.
Hey, that's my job. That's my family. Even though there's in there, we all have the same blood running through our veins, the same color blood.
Stay strong. Listen to his project too, The Smartest. There's a lot of game in it. Okay, it's a lot of bump on it too, Siobhan. Okay, you a citizen. Stay strong.
Definitely.
All right, Rihanna in Dallas. You want to say something to T Grizzley?
Hey, I just want to say I appreciate your music. You have a lot to say.
Thank you. I appreciate you listening.
Okay,
I'm gonna
thank
keep
you.
bumping for you. Thank you.
Got you for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, T Grizzly getting a lot of love. Rasheed Wallace is listening. He just texted me. He was like, "Yo, tell T Grizzly, you know, I fuck with T Grizzly. Like, you got a lot of love out here, bruh. Keep it up."
No, for sure. Tell Seed I said good looking. That was my
He's
one
listening.
Of my
You
favorite
can
players.
tell him
No
that
cap.
he's listening.
Talk to him.
Hey,
He can hear you.
Hey, Seed, I appreciate all you did for the D, man, and you had me in school fresh, man. Off the seas, man.
You want to call him, Biz? Or call
Let
in.
me text him. I just don't like to
Tell
pop
you-
up on people.
yeah,
Be like,
let's
we're calling
talk-
you now.
let's
Put
see-
you on the
let's see if
radio.
we can
Let
get
me
him on the
text
line.
you. Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Yo,
we'll
that's
see if
funny.
we can get him on the line. T Grizzly is with us, and if you want to talk to him, 888-742-3345. You got a few more minutes? You can hang out with us a little more, T Grizzly?
What's up? Yeah, let's get it.
Okay, let's play Mr. Officer, and we're going to come right back. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5.
So look, you ain't never got to get hurt, taken advantage of, robbed, shot at, beat up, none of that. If you don't put yourself in a situation for none of that stuff to happen to you. You can get a lot of money, a lot of wisdom, a lot of game, meet some great people if you put yourself in situations where that can happen for you. 70% of the time, we can't control the situations that we in. You know what I'm saying? But put the odds a little bit more in your favor. And the times that we can control the situations that we in, make sure we ain't never in them situations where something bad can happen to us. You feel me? Control your situation.
Words from a wise man. He on the line with us right now. Give him a round of applause. The one and only T Grizzly is here with us, man. He been through a lot, so he ain't guessing when he's saying what he's saying. The dude, you was once on. You were a student at Michigan State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and couldn't afford it, and went on a robbing spree.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. It wasn't even my idea to go on a robbing spree, bro. So look, I was so shocked about how it was up there at Michigan State. I got to calling the bros from back at the crib, like, bro, y'all gotta see this shit, bro. On some stuff like, this is a crazy opportunity for us. Like, if y'all come up here, y'all can get in the community college. I'm thinking like that, like, we can change our life. You know what I'm saying? Our whole path can change. Just come up here and look what they got going. And then they came up there on some, you know what, we can really rob everybody up here.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. That ain't right.
The homies saw a plate of food. You saw opportunity. They just saw food.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I got to think, I'm like, I can't even just put it all off on them because I got to start the money coming back. I'm like, you know what, we can.
Yeah. If that same, knowing what you know now, under those same circumstances, you think you would have made the same decision?
Nah. But if I honestly put myself back in those shoes, if it wasn't that, it would have been something else. Because I was messed up. I had to do something.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't even afford to be there, though, right? The cost to be a student on campus. How hard was that for you?
It was crazy. I couldn't go back home, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a first generation graduate. You know what I'm saying? College student. So I couldn't go back to the crib. Everybody was so proud of me. You know what I'm saying? I got to do something. Something got to shake.
Word.
Yeah. But look how it turned out, man. And now you dropping all this energy for folks. People are appreciating it, man. I got Cam from Indiana on the line. Cam, good morning. Say what up to T Grizzly.
Cam, what up?
Hey, what up, T Grizz?
What's up,
I
though?
love your music, man. I just want to say what's up. Keep doing what you do. Sway, I love you. I love your show.
Thank you.
Heather B, all you guys. Great show.
Thank
I've been
you.
listening for a really long time. And just keep doing your thing.
For sure. Good looking.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Cam. We love you, too. You a citizen, man.
Sway in the morning.
Hey, John from Virginia. What up? How you doing, John?
Johnny.
What up, though?
What up, though?
What's the word?
What's going on? I think they got it wrong, man. Don't Chattanooga gonna think the dude heard me right.
Oh, Chattanooga.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Man, Chattanooga, Tennessee, man. What's going on? Hey, man, I just want to tell you, T, bro, keep handling your business, my nigga, man. I fucks with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
my little cousin put me on you a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And I just been, I'm saying, I check out different little shit when I can. And all the little shit I've been checking out from you, homie, shit popping, homie. So just keep doing your thing, my nigga.
Hey, that's love. I appreciate that, bro. Real shit.
Man, right. Much love, my nigga. Stay up, man. Stay safe. Get your ass in the motherfucking house.
Oh. You know.
Oh, my fault. You get on my nerves, you know what I'm saying? My fault. You get on my nerves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, get your ass in the house. But yeah, man. Shout out to you, homie.
Everybody swear his childhood.
Yo,
like an album skit.
I'm telling you, yo, shit.
Was that your daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter. She got my damn nerves sometimes.
How old is she?
4.
She'll be
damn. She'll be 5 in August. So.
Oh man,
hey, she good.
Hey, John,
tell her daddy ass, man. You know, but I love her to death. I got 2 other ones.
Yeah, tell her, John. At least you home with them. Fuck that. I ain't knocking nobody. You home with your kids. So keep
I'll be damned if I let another nigga raise what I made. You feel me?
That's right.
That's stand up shit. That's stand up shit right there, bro.
I stand on mine with all mine. I got 3, but ain't no another nigga raising mine.
Hey, man. Yo, I rock with, that's John from Chattanooga, man. He was set tripping earlier too. Hey man, give me.
Hey, he just fucked up and said I was from Virginia. You feel me?
Okay. Hey, you a citizen, John. I rock with you, man. You know what I mean? Hey, this wouldn't be official if we didn't get a aficionado. You know, this is a hip hop connoisseur right now. I got on the line. Lover of music, one of the greatest to ever get on the NBA court. He was a Piston as well, man. We got the one and only Rashid.
A champion.
champion. We got my boy on here.
We got him on, Rashid Wallace. Give him a big round of applause.
Hey. What it do?
What up, man?
What's good, my guy?
Man, I'm good. I'm up here in the D right now. Actually, I just pulled up to this elementary school, about to go feed the community with Derek Coleman and Terrence Wheeler. But we're going up to Flint on Friday to take some more resources and water to the people up there. And then Saturday, you know, we hood to hood in the D, man. I love the D, man. I fuck with you, Grizz. Real talk, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, big bro. We love you, bro. To death, man.
For sure. I appreciate that, man.
Sheet, how long you been rocking with him, man? She the hip hop head too, man. How long you been rocking with him?
Man, I've been hearing Grizz since he pretty much came out. You know, with me being here in the D, that was my advantage. So, you know, just hanging out with some street dudes, you know what I mean? And he's like, yo, this cat right here, he the next one, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, who this? And then they're like, oh, that's my man T Grizzley. I said, oh, all right. And then, you know, I rock with Grizz. And then to see him blow up, to see him do the things that he's done, like he was talking about, representing for the D and got to do it for himself and his family. Yo, I feel that, good brother. And it's hard out here, yo. Tell me, it's hard out here. And I'm not even from the D, but a lot of the community work I do out here is in the hood. And man, hey, everything he talking about, he ain't lying, man. It's hard out here.
Man, appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate you getting on the phone with us too, bro.
Oh, for sure, no doubt, man. I was on the road driving. And whenever I'm up early, I always listen to Sway and Heather. And I'm like, man, who they got on here today? And then it was like, T. Grizz. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like,
yeah, that's what's up.
Hey, man, if y'all want, man, I could connect y'all too if you want to do that. And then maybe when you going next time you going in those neighborhoods in the D, T. Grizz will join you.
Oh,
I definitely will pop out.
That'll be love, man. No doubt about it, man. And people will love to see that too. You know, because he ain't no Hollywood ass rapper. You know what I mean? He still love the people. We still hang out with cats from the hood, in the hood, and that's what I love, man. That money doesn't change it.
Money didn't change it.
And I want to say to you too, Grizz. That was good shit with talking to the therapist, man. You know, people gotta relieve that stress somehow, some way, without being violent, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, bro. I definitely love to pop out with you though out there in the community, man.
Oh, for sure. It's all love. Anytime, man. Anytime.
I got both y'all numbers. I'm gonna shoot you. Hey, Grizz, this your number you calling from, right?
Yeah, y'all. You can shoot it to that line.
Okay, I'm gonna connect y'all on text, and then y'all can take it from there. You know we love you, baby. Good to see. Good to hear your voice, man.
Oh, man, love y'all too, man. You know that from the beginning. Hella, you know it's extra big love for you, man. You know that go way back from the beginning.
Yeah, that's my brother. She my brother. Like, bottom line, Sheed is my brother. No doubt about it.
What did we see Sheed last at the
damn Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. Yeah, we was in the middle of the street.
Yeah, pay homage to my chief. Yeah.
I don't even know why I brought that up.
From day one. Why you bring that up, Sway?
I don't even know why I brought that up. All right, Sheed, you said you had to go, right? All right, brother.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm
man.
Up here checking out my family now. What's up, fam? Come on. You know I come out here and love y'all, support y'all. What's up, the man?
He out there.
Hey, I'm talking with Heather B and Sway right now on the show. DC says what's up, y'all.
Tell him we
what
said
up,
what up.
DC, Derek Coleman. What up?
Okay. Hey,
T Grizzly, Heather B, Derek Coleman. They say what's up, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and go, y'all. I love y'all, man.
Love
Thanks
you
for
too.
having me on. And
Absolutely.
when everything gets it going back up in the studio and stuff, you know I'm gonna come up to the city and fuck with y'all.
Come do it, Sheed. We love you, man.
You, Sheed.
Love that you out
no
there in the
doubt about
community,
it.
man. All right, Rasheed Wallace, man. Give that man a round of applause. You already know what it is, man. That dude is great.
Champion.
Yo,
He won the chip in the D too.
that's crazy. See what you do, T Grizzly? You see your reach, brother? You see how that works? Come on, man. Stay the course, man. Yeah, stay the course. And I wanted to have you on the show because I think your story is important. I think your voice is important. And stay the course. Stay authentic to yourself. That's how you always going to win. You always going to get love. And people are feeding off that energy, man. So I want to say I appreciate you, okay?
Definitely, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right. And you'll see a text from me and then lock my number in, and then I'll hook you and Sheed up as well, all right?
All right, bet. Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all for having me today, man.
Absolutely.
Always.
The smartest. Get the project. We're going to play I Apologize, and then we're going to come right back. Sway in the Morning. This is T Grizzly. Sway in the Morning. Shade 4 or 5.
Had to take my